Welcome to Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. In each episode, we take a deeper look at transformative shifts shaping global ecosystems, from industry megatrends and technology innovation to evolving customer expectations. Today, we're exploring NATO defense spending and supplier growth across alliance readiness, unpacking where the next wave of opportunity is unfolding and what it means for future-ready defense businesses. NATO spending is becoming an industrial growth signal. NATO defense spending is no longer only a budget story. It is becoming a stronger indicator of supplier opportunity, industrial positioning, and modernization execution across the alliance. The 2025 NATO summit in The Hague reinforced this direction, with member states pledging to raise annual defense expenditure to 5% of gross domestic product by 2035. Within this framework, 3.5% is directed toward core military capabilities, while 1.5% is tied to broader defense-related areas, such as cyber resilience, critical infrastructure, and innovation. For industry participants, the commercial message is clear. Growth potential is concentrating around interoperable systems, surge-ready manufacturing, supply resilience, and faster fielding. NATO's refreshed Defense Production Action Plan and Industrial Capacity Expansion Pledge further connect spending commitments with collaborative procurement, interoperability, and industrial scale. Investment momentum is advancing across air and missile defense, naval and aircraft programs, munitions, unmanned systems, and command control, communications, computers, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance systems. This links NATO defense spending more closely to defense industrial base readiness and supplier participation. Budget momentum is converting into capability delivery across NATO. The 2% GDP benchmark is becoming a readiness baseline, with more than two-thirds of members projected to reach or exceed it in 2024. Defense spending by NATO members outside the United States exceeded USD $507 billion in fiscal year 2024, showing broader investment depth beyond a few large contributors. This funding momentum is advancing multi-domain modernization across air and missile defense, connected command structures, autonomous capabilities, cyber resilience, and high readiness ground and naval forces. At the same time, execution pressure is increasing. Industrial bottlenecks, inflation, supply chain disruption, limited national stockpiles, just-in-time production models, fragmented procurement, and regulatory hurdles are affecting contract timelines and cross-border cooperation. That creates a more selective growth environment. Commercial value is tied not only to where spending is rising, but to where budgets can convert into deployable, interoperable, and industrially supported capabilities. Growth opportunities are forming around scale, DIB expansion, and defense tech war. Three growth opportunities are emerging where NATO defense spending connects with procurement momentum, defense industrial base expansion, and faster defense tech adoption. Each is valued at more than USD $1 billion within 5 years, with a 3 to 5 year window. The first is the NATO defense budget surge. Budget expansion is strengthening growth across modernization programs, interoperable capability delivery, production capacity, and long-term alliance readiness. The second is NATO defense industrial base reinforcement. DIB expansion is creating stronger relevance for multi-year contracting, co-manufacturing, mass-producible defense systems, resilient supply chains, workforce capacity, and localized production. The third is defense tech investment. NATO innovation programs are accelerating opportunities across dual-use technologies, modular systems, autonomous and intelligent defense capabilities, cyber resilience, and operational software. The NATO Innovation Fund, the Defense Innovation Accelerator for the North Atlantic, and the Rapid Adoption Action Plan are strengthening the bridge between technology development and fielded capability. The next phase of NATO defense growth will be shaped by how quickly spending commitments translate into industrial scale, interoperable systems, and resilient delivery capacity. For suppliers, the strongest opportunities are likely to form where defense modernization connects with production depth, technology readiness, and alliance-wide capability needs. Thanks for joining us on Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email hello@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more to help you stay clear-headed and growth-ready.